It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we'll get to see the Eagles' field-stretching tight end. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Eagles and the Lions, and it comes your way next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. So he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. To throw, Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Looking to throw is Williams. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. They'll buy some time right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Williams. Touchdown! Tommy Tremble, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 54 yards.
I can remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
A 7-yard gain. And an Eagles first down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Eagles are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Once again, it's Brooks. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. To the air, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The numbers for Ayuk a week ago. 6 catches, 68 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr.
Holding
Referee?
offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. That's Ronnie Stanley, former top 10 pick from Notre Dame. Up the middle with Brooks here. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. 3rd and 20. Throwing is Williams. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up third and 3.
Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Lions' 19-yard line.
In motion right goes Reed. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Trey Tucker, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up second down.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
From the 38 now, here's second down in the yard. And he's going to try and do this himself. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, first down. Here's a handoff to Brooks. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. From the gun, here's Williams. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now a first and 10 at the 11. On the zone read, a handoff here to Brooks. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. A second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Operating from the gun, Williams. And he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Working out of the gun, Williams. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
A run out of the gun with Brooks.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
To throw, it's Williams.
That is caught. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
To throw, Williams. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we close out the first quarter of this season. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Dolphins wrap up what's been a perfect month as they open the season a perfect 4-0. From there, let's head up to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Quarterback Justin Fields with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Cooper Kupp, a touchdown reception. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
66 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they're able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Here comes Brooks.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll try to run the option here.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
On the ground, here's Brooks.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Brooks.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here's Williams.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and
Throwing is Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
And some room to roam now. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run out of the gun with Brooks here.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Once again, it's Brooks.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing is Williams.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Hurts to throw.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the 1st. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed.
Here comes third down at 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Poona Ford, the one to get to him and drop him. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
From the pocket. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Hurts fumbles it.
And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Williams now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Fighting through, and he's got space. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To the air, Williams. That caught by Trimble.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Tommy Trimble.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Lions start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw again.
That's caught by Tucker.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by Tucker.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
First down, Lions.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for the Lions, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.